Welcome to the channel. So, I've been on a light beer kick lately. So, not light beer like Bud Light, but just, lagers and cream ales and Kolsch's.
Drinkable, sessionable beers.
Yeah, one's nice for the summer.
Yep.
So, I'm one that subscribes to the stouts in the winter, pilsners in the summer. That's just kind of my shtick. So anyway, I've done a Kolsch, done a cream ale. So I got an idea in my brain a little while ago that I'd done an American lager a while ago. And I remember hearing that you could use minute rice for the rice adjunct. I was like, I could do that. I could use rice and then just buy some flaked corn. And I was like, wait a second. I remember hearing grits could be used for the flaked corn because those have already gone through the gelatinization process as well. So then I took that one step further, of course. So I brewed one identical recipes, except one was with rice, one's with corn. So I just wanted to see how they turned out.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd chat about them.
Yeah, I thought genius. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So yeah, which one you want to try first?
I say we'll go rice on the left, corn on the right.
Yep. I'll let you pour them both. So while you're doing that, I'll talk quickly about the recipe. What kind of prompted all this was I had a couple extra bucks to spare. I was like, I should just buy some 2-row and have it sitting around for when I'm getting froggy and I want to brew something. So I went and brought that. So each of these batches, 4.5 gallon batches, have 5 pounds of 2-row and 1.5 pounds of their specific adjunct. So the rice has 1.5 pounds of minute rice. The corn has 1.5 pounds of grits. And conveniently, the grits that you buy at the store, I think I got them at King Soopers or Kroger's, and they came in a 24-ounce package. I was like, cool, perfect. Just dumped it right in there. Almost like they knew I was coming.
Now, you said you had heard that Budweiser uses
rice
and Coors uses corn.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I'd heard. So both of those mashed low. I have an anecdote about that, however. I think it was shooting for like 150-ish, 149. And they both have 0.2 ounces of Magnum in at first wort to reduce the bitterness. And hopefully that worked. And then I fermented them with... that's right. I used Nova Lager for this one, the Lallemand Nova Lager, and I fermented it. I still had my AC on. We turned it off recently because electricity bills, holy mackerel. So we turned it off about halfway through this fermentation, but it was about 60-ish degrees, I'd say, for the first part of the fermentation. And right about the time it was done, and you could see the tail whoop and shot up when we turned the AC off. But yeah, so pretty straightforward. I mean, nothing too outrageous.
And I don't think you said it, but brew in a bag?
Oh, yep.
Brew in a bag?
Both brew in a bag.
No chill.
Both no chill. I put
into a keg. Fermented into a keg.
Fermented in the keg. No pressure ferment.
No pressure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
We just had I was going back and forth, not back and forth with a guy. I was chatting with a guy on Facebook. They were talking about, our lager, can you brew good lagers at ale temperature videos? And, they're saying that, you can under pressure and these dry lager strains do well. But I think all of ours have done this. And what kind? Nova Lager, that's a dry strain.
This is dry strain, yep.
Well, great beers, first off.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, they're both terrific.
Yeah, I'm happy with how they turned out. I find with gelatin on both of them. And they cleared up in a couple days. I think they've been on gas for maybe a week and a half now.
Okay.
10 days. So, yeah, I don't know. The rice, oddly enough, took a little bit longer to clear out than I thought it was going to be the other way around. I don't know why. But... So
yeah, so I mean, for myself, and you've tasted them, of course. I think the corn version has a lot more flavor to it. I don't know that I could tell you, that's corn.
Yeah.
And the rice one, I would say, that's rice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely has more flavor to it.
Yep.
And yeah, which can like to me, Budweiser doesn't have as much flavor as Coors.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know.
And I think that, and that's exactly what I thought too, is that, I'll usually, in the evenings, I'll have a glass of one and a glass of the other, and they're distinctly different. And I go back and forth of which one I like better.
Yeah.
Because they both have their unique qualities.
Well, and to be fair, I haven't had Budweiser or Coors in a very long time. Even back when I drank the macro brews, they both gave me headaches right away. Oh. I don't know why. It was really weird.
Yeah, I'm sure they do something weird with the fermenting process, or the brewing process.
Yeah, and your OGs were the same?
So
OGs, FGs?
No. So here's
the corn one tastes a little more bitter to me. Has a little more lingering bitter. Nothing harsh.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But just noticeable. But
yeah.
The rice came in a little bit higher for the OG. That was 1043. That was 1041 for the corn, and then the final gravity, the rice was 1010, and then the corn was 1007. So now about that, the one goof up that I did, so I don't swear, one goof up on this was when I was making the corn. I started, sitting there just kind of like, I'm waiting for the mash to be done. Why don't I clean some kegs? So I started cleaning kegs, and I took a temp on the mash. And I was like, it's down to like what was it, like 140. I'm like, I only, crank it up just a little bit, put a little bit of heat on there and let it go. And then started cleaning kegs again. Oh shit. It was up to like 165. It was in the mid 160s. So that got a little bit more, a little higher mash. For a short time, just for maybe, I think it was like the last 20 minutes.
So this one was straight, what was the mash temp again? I'm sorry.
When I shoot for on those, I think on both of them I was shooting for, I want to say 149. I was trying to keep them low to keep them.
So 149 for the whole mash, and then who knows how long where, but up to 160. Okay.
Yeah, so that one was fluctuating. This one was just kind of a steady decline.
Maybe that explains why. Because this seems, like I said, it's just got more to it. It's more substantial.
Yeah.
It's got better mouthfeel to it.
Yeah. And I don't know. I kind of chalked it up to just the rice being rice and not having a lot of flavor, providing the dryness to the beer, but not much else.
Yeah. And although the carbonation level is pretty good, it's not nearly what you'd expect an American lager off the shelf to be carbonated to. They're probably carbonated to 75 atmospheres or something.
Oh, yeah. Well,
which gives them a lot of sharpness as well. So.
Right. And to be fair, when I bottled these, this wasn't a real professional bottle job. I just kind of, the long stick and,
Yeah. I could totally see where you'd be like in rice one day and the corn the next day.
Yeah. It's just, I've not gotten to the point where I do half and half, which, blending this, I don't see a problem with that at all.
No,
I think that'd be great. But,
and you're right about I don't know if it was the first word hopping, but the bitterness isn't harsh at all.
Yeah.
It's not biting. I think it sticks to this one a little more. It comes in at the finish a lot better. But, not harsh at all.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah, thanks. So, I was shooting for light lagers, but just the way they worked out, they're both American lagers. Going by the stats in the BJCP, they're,
okay.
They're American lager beers, it's for all intents and purposes. So, I don't know. Let's see. I made some notes here. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. So nothing. I think we covered everything. Fermenting. I did both of these. I think I did the rice the first day, like on a Friday, and then I did the corn on a Saturday. So they,
like a day apart.
Yeah, and they both fermented, and they put the tilt in the corn. When that one was done, we're like, well, they must both be done, and sure enough, so
they were. Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty fun little experiment.
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could get closer, but I don't know that would make any difference. Yeah.
I couldn't get closer.
Yeah.
This is about the best I could do.
Yeah.
with the crap that I have in my attention span.
Yeah. So what I was curious about is, I read that because I use gelatin to find out my crystal Weizen, And I had heard people say that gelatin strips some of the flavor out of the beer. So I just brewed and kegged some Kolsch, and I did 2 5-gallon batches. Well, I did a 12-gallon total batch, and I put into 2 different kegs. And I think I'm going to hit one with gelatin and not the other.
Yeah.
And then bring a sample of each. And that was in the same fermenter.
Yeah.
So it's exactly identical.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I'll be definitely interested to try that.
Yeah, so soon, maybe another episode or 2.
Yeah. So, and you just put them in the kegs recently?
Yesterday.
You just kegged them. All right.
Day before yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't done anything with them. They're getting. Oh, I put them on CO2. Yeah, I put them on CO2, and they're getting cold. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess that's the key. Everything that I read about finding with gelatin, and I'm sure all those guys know all about this. You have to wait for it to get cold. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did read some people. They put it in during fermentation, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, it seems kind of strange. I don't know if you'd really want anything to flocculate like that during fermentation. You'd think that would kind of pull the yeast, active yeast out. I don't know. I'm talking through my butt here.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never experienced, of course, gelatin's the same thing that's in Jell-O. And I've never left like liquid Jell-O out in the, on the counter or anything, to see what happens to it. But I know anything that's made from like bones, like the bone broth, that doesn't congeal until it gets pretty cold.
Oh.
A little, fairly cool. So if you had it in a fermenter, I could see it staying liquid.
Okay.
I don't know how effective that would be.
Yeah. Well, people do it, and they seem happy with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm happy with this. Like, I usually keg it and put it on gas. Then maybe like the next day, when I know it's nice and cold, I'll just, mix up a quarter cup of water with like a teaspoon of gelatin. Or you get those little packs, and those are a little over a teaspoon, so I don't know if it really matters. Yeah. One of those, and dump it in. Rock and rolling.
Yeah. Strawberry or orange?
Lime. Lime's my favorite, yeah. So, it's almost like a Mexican lager.
Yeah,
kinda.
There you go.
So, anyway.
Well, excellent job. You've been really doing all the heavy lifting on the content here lately, mister.
I've been brewing like a madman.
I know it. I better bring my game up.
Oh, you've been busy. You've been jetting around the world and all that.
And out all over the world.
Yeah. One way. Hopping the pond.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what. If
I think
that's
they call it the pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, so.
Oh, and our friend from Scotland, Tennant's Brewing. There you go.
Tennant's, isn't it?
It's in Scotland.
Yeah. I assumed.
Yeah.
Since you called it.
Oh, I should show some pictures. They're huge, man. They're monstrously huge.
What are?
The brewery Tennant's.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess like all of the Stella Artois in the UK is brewed at Tennant's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have to be pretty big. I imagine that's a fairly popular beer over there.
Yeah, I would think so too.
So.
Yeah, I won't bore you though.
Yeah.
I didn't take any video, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, you should write down some notes. Maybe we do a show and I'll interview you about your trip to England.
Okay. I'll feed you the questions.
Yeah. What's this word?
Here, these are off limits.
Nope. So,
I'll have to look through the pictures I got and see.
Yeah, so, I think it'd be good. Yeah, because we've been hanging out a bit since then, and we haven't. I don't know. You've told me quite a bit, but I haven't really quizzed you. So I should quiz you. Okay. Anyway,
so hey, excellent beer.
Yeah.
If you get show suggestions, comments, feedback, please leave a comment. Leave a comment, whatever suggestions. Just put it down there. Facebook on the video. We've been not doing anything with like X or Instagram.
Nope.
It's pretty much just Facebook. I mean, sorry.
Oh, we're old like that. That's all for the youngins.
Yeah. So until next time, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes, as the case may be.